What's going on, guys? It's me, Clarence. Some of you might know me as Rency. But, I came out here just to apologize for how disrespectful and rude and how creepy and abusive and very selfish and silly I was. So I made this public. I realize now that if someone tells you no or they don't want to hear something, you don't do it and you don't say it. And the first thing I realized is that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. These are lessons I had to learn the hard way. You know, I was blocked, but that wasn't the hard thing. I've been in trouble with the police. Because not only did I say things that I shouldn't have said, but I did tons of things that were not approved. But most of them was running my mouth when I didn't have to. That's how I lost my two best friends, my former best friends, before they went into the army. But, before that, they were tired of my shenanigans. In fact, everyone was. In fact, when I showed off at graduation, that's when everyone cut ties with me. I was doing, the exact opposite of what I was told to do. I had this loudness that I couldn't control. Volume was all the way up. I had no idea how to turn myself down or calm down. And my hands were shaking, heart was beating uncontrollably, but I just couldn't control. But today, I've calmed down. I do what my mama and my daddy have been telling me to do. I started listening to my mama and my daddy. I started listening, See the gray hair up front? I don't know if you can see it or not, but I actually have gray hair from the lessons that I had to learn the hard way. But at least I haven't gotten in trouble, Been acting like that from when I was 16 until a couple of weeks ago. I realized that I was out of control. And you don't realize, when it's you don't realize it, How to realize is that when you see so many people cutting ties with you, not many people want anything to do with you. People don't like you because someone, said something about you, and they're uncomfortable with you. That's how you know you need to calm down, When people who don't even know you don't like you, that's how you know that you need to calm down. I was following other people around, I didn't even mean to look through someone else's phone. I didn't even mean that. And I'm not making excuses, by the way. I take full responsibility of, my actions. I realized how much of a douche I was, But I'm going to this boot camp. And it is still summer. I don't care what anyone says about, the summer, summer ending, Unless, you're a teacher, but I understand that, I get that. But summer, for us, summer is still going on for me until I have my first boot camp acting lesson, That's where I'm gonna get this discipline, you know. But I had to learn the hard way. When you're told to stop, or you're told no, or you're told to be quiet, and you're told, I don't want to hear it, you have to honor that. I wasn't honoring that. And that was like the main place I was messing up. I realized how much of an asshole I was, a couple weeks ago. But I actually grew up. I realized today that, I've gotten that asshole show from people on the internet and on television, And I realized that's not how real people act. It isn't the actual interpretation of life. But I grew up, God bless the twins, for their service. I appreciate them. I appreciate, Is that Sean in them? Sean! How you doing, big bruh? I think that was Sean Fraser. Anyway, guys, back to the vlog. This beautiful tree behind me. See? Look at that tree. Beautiful, isn't it? But, I haven't been to Impact in a long time. But, I go to Rainfire. I realized that how bad my attitude was. The second one person said that they were uncomfortable, when someone says that they're uncomfortable because of the way you're acting, that's when you should calm down. I didn't know how to calm down. Couldn't close my mouth at once. I was really out of control. You should have seen me, in class, Every time someone said they didn't want to hear it, I kept going on every day, despite what people were saying. Even at lunch, I acted like I had zero home training, I was very disrespectful, took everything and everyone for granted, I really should have been suspended or something. At home, I was doing that too. I should have been beat, If I was 4 years old, that'd be cool. Well, not really, but I'd probably just be in the timeout for a second. I let go of that 4-year-old routine. I stopped always having something to say. Because that's the main reason that the twins and we fell out, I realized that I'm starting to get organized now. I was disorganized in my actions, and I was disorganized with everything, And I never honored my mama and my dad like it says in the Bible. But I'm learning how to do that. I'm sticking by that. And it's saying never give up. But I'm sticking by this phrase, honor thy mother and thy father, Exodus 20:12. That's how I'm gonna get the things that I really am wanting and I really am looking for. Just trying to show you the logo and that's what happened. Bad timing, huh? But every time I was told to be quiet, I kept on talking anyway. I was really selfish and I take responsibility. You know? And at this time, I really believed that I had 0 friends. So I really didn't care. I stopped caring, just because of something temporary that was out of my control. And I realized that we still were friends, and that friends, despite, being in a different place, they're still your friend. But when I did what I did, and I did it consistently, that's how all bets being off. All bets were off. And I'm not making excuses, I'm not crying, I'm not going into a routine like a little coward. I've actually grown from this. Everything I had to go through, I grew through. I left that attitude behind. I finally grew after 7 years of being stuck. I finally learned how to close my mouth. And hopefully I'll be able to um, hopefully I'll be able to um, I'll be able to make up with the people I fell out with. Hopefully we'll be able to work it out. Because I really am sorry. I'm sorry for how disturbing, my behavior was to other people. I'm sorry for how disrespectful I was. I realized my attitude. I kept thinking that I had the same attitude I had before the party, but that wasn't even that. I thought I no longer had a friend. I see what a drastic change it was for the worse. It made so many people not want anything to do with me. Even this girl I had a crush on, was the niece of my neighbor at that time. But after, 5 years, I let her go. I'm not even thinking about her. Just like these people, who cut me off, they're not even thinking about me. But I've actually grown, and I hope, this girl that I once liked, finds a good guy that knows how to take care of her and is really respectful and compassionate. But anyway, I'm almost home. I'm gonna get off, you guys. You have a good one. I know I will. And I'll see you around, guys. Enjoy your labor weekend. Alright. Anyway, I've really matured from what I had to learn, Learn how to do what they tell me to do. I think I'm gonna shower, I don't know. I think it's just me right now. My mom and my pops, they're not really home right now, but I'm gonna go take a shower. Talk to you guys soon, but yes, I learned how to control myself and I've calmed down completely. You know? Hopefully, I'll be able to make a rekindle the friendship that I once had with some of these people that I fell out with. You know, hopefully, that can turn back into a real friendship. Because now that I know what to do and what not to do and what's not approved, I can keep in mind, and do better. And maybe what happened, it won't matter. This can turn into a real friendship, which I'm hoping so. You guys take it easy.